The Kubota Group inherits its founders, Konjiro Kubota's beliefs and grows together with its employees and continues to be a society, a friendly and reliable company. Kubota is continuously creating products of high quality that are useful for the development of the country and society, and is also implementing the operational activities which would improve the economical, social and environmental values by contributing products that help the affluent and stable production of food. The Kubota Group promises to continue supporting the prosperous life of humans while protecting the environment of this beautiful earth. Food, water and the environment are indispensable for human beings. The Kubota Group continues to support the future of the earth and humanity. Indian agriculture is characterized by agroecological diversities in soil, rainfall, temperature and cropping systems. Farm mechanization is the need of the hour to face the impending challenges like high labor cost and non-availability of labor. With time becoming money, farmers are more dependent on advanced technology. Kubota introduces the all-new L4508 All-Rounder Agricultural Tractor. A revolution to the agriculturists. Kubota L4508 is an all-rounder because of its high performance with all types of implements, both in wetland as well as dryland conditions. Cultivator. The L4508 with duckfoot cultivator provides an optimum working depth of up to 6 inches, providing high tillage quality during the primary tillage process. Plough. A 4-wheel drive is much more efficient at putting power to the ground than a 2-wheel drive. It means less fuel and less horsepower are required to do the same work as a 2-wheel drive. A 4-wheel drive will contribute to traction and pulling ability without slippage. The 4-wheel drive comes in handy as it reduces the slippage without compromising on the depth of the soil and ploughing quality. With Kubota L4508 All-Rounder, the 3 MB plough can be operated at an optimum depth of 10 inches to 1 foot. The L4508 takes less time in covering 1 acre of land as compared to the conventional 2-wheel drive tractors. Reversible plough. Kubota's 4-wheel drive provides more power to the ground and provides better traction in pulling. Kubota L4508 All-Rounder combined with a 3 MB reversible plough helps in covering the acre faster without hurdles and without wasting fuel. The 4-wheel drive provides easy maneuverability. Due to less power being wasted, the 4-wheel drive is more fuel efficient than the 2-wheel drive. With today's fuel prices, it makes little sense to use 2-wheel drive for tillage and heavy works. Rotavator. Kubota L4508 All-Rounder with KRM 180D Rotavator forms a formidable combination for working in dry as well as wetlands. The combination gives you high-quality pulverization and can be used with both 540 and 750 RPM. The Kubota L4508 All-Rounder with KRM 180D combination brings best results in all types of fields, providing best quality pulverization with an optimum depth of 6 inches. Seed drill. The seed drill application with the Kubota L4508 All-Rounder reduces labor cost and fuel expenses as compared to its competitors. The lightweight Kubota L4508 All-Rounder asserts less soil compaction, resulting in more yield and higher profits. Alternator. With power cuts becoming very common, farmers are not finding enough time to properly water the fields. Added to this, the water in the bore wells is available only at a minimum depth of 100 to 300 feet. Draining water from such a depth and watering large fields for hours together involves a lot of power and money. The Kubota's economic PTO, when joined with armature, helps in draining water from wells at a depth of 100 to 200 feet and covers an area of 10 to 15 acres in just 2 hours. That too consuming only 2 liters of diesel, which proves to be highly economical and easy to operate. The economic PTO comes with 2 different speeds of 540 and 750 RPM. The customers choose the RPM required according to their needs and implement being used. Sprayer. The Kubota L4508 all-rounder tractor works in the most contrary fields, with most of the implements where other 45 HP tractors cannot be used. For example, spraying operations in rose gardens and orchards requires uniform flow of spray and narrow turnings across the lanes. The Kubota L4508 All-Rounder's dual-speed PTO option allows the user to adjust the flow depending upon the matching RPM of the sprayer, thereby giving maximum coverage and a satisfactory spray height. The bevel gear system in Kubota front drive trains maintains a very tight turning radius, allowing it to turn even in very congested lanes. In a 2-wheel drive, the tractor will push the front wheels, making the turning radius larger, whereas in 4-wheel drive, the front wheels pull the tractor, thus providing very less turning radius. Thresher. The Kubota L4508 All-Rounder runs smoothly without a drop in its RPM as it has no engine load, resulting in more output in a shorter span of time, saving time and energy of labor. Trolley. The Kubota L4508 All-Rounder can run at an average speed of 20 km per hour. With its modified drawbar and high-strength hitch, it can easily pull a trolley with a load capacity of up to 8 tons. The Kubota L4508 All-Rounder's 4-wheel drive option provides high maneuverability and straight steering capabilities, increases the pulling power, thereby keeping the tires more resistant to slips. 4-wheel drive provides more power to the ground and provides better traction in pulling and going down steep hills. The tractor is safer in 4-wheel drive. Big loads are not as likely to send the tractor skidding downhill. The tractor itself not pulling a load will go down a steep hill a lot more safer. 4-wheel drive is especially useful when moving in slippery lands and along terrains with loads attached to the tractor. On the safety aspects, in 4-wheel drive, you get 4-wheel brakes as the brakes work only on the rear wheels but transfer to the front by the 4-wheel drive mechanism. It means when we are using 4-wheel drive, the front tires are connected with the front drive shaft, and as the rear brakes are applied, all 4 tires will stop the tractor. The front drive shaft attached to the front axle makes it like 4-wheel braking. Puddling. Puddling is the most important operation for preparation of soil bed for transplanting the rice seedlings. Puddling reduces percolation loss, incorporates green manure, softens the soil for easy transplanting, controls weeds and increases nutrient availability. For paddy land, it is desirable to develop a hard pan or impermeable layer to stop deep percolation of water below the root zone of the crop. This hard layer is best achieved by use of lightweight tractor that doesn't damage the subsoil, along with an implement that actually smears the soil during its normal mode of action. Kubota L4508 All-Rounder is synonymous with the performance in paddy puddling. Specially designed to work in the most wetland conditions, the tractor's efficiency to work in sinking soils makes it the most desirable option in paddy fields. While a normal tractor with cage wheels and paddy disc harrow requires a minimum of 3 operations for a satisfactory puddle before transplanting and takes nearly 7 to 8 hours to prepare 1 hectare of land, while with Kubota L4508 all-rounder along with KRM 180D rotavator, only 1 pass is sufficient. In puddling, heavy tractors results in more soil compaction, sinks into the soil and finds it difficult to come out of the fields. In these conditions, the farmer has to use another tractor to pull it out. By this, farmers not only lose confidence, but most importantly, loses time and money. Kubota L4508 all-rounder works in all kinds of soils where other competitor tractors fail to perform. The combination of features like lightweight, 4-wheel drive and the power steering powered by specially designed 4-cylinder engine makes Kubota L4508 all-rounder the most efficient tractor as compared to tractors of the same horsepower range. Here one can clearly see the performance of the L4508 all-rounder. Where tractors with heavy weight struggle to move, the Kubota L4508 all-rounder easily performs its job. To avoid sinking, the heavyweight tractors require the use of cage wheels with rotavator. The farmers must notice and realize that it is a far more tedious job to fix a cage wheel to the tractor. It not only takes time, manpower and energy, but also harms the soil quality during pulverization. Whereas the Kubota L4508 all-rounder along with KRM 180D provides very high-quality pulverization, effectively removing the stubbles and ratoons in the field. You can observe the difference clearly here. The competitor tractor cannot remove the stubbles, whereas the line tilled by the KRM 180D is clear without any ratoon. With its unique and superior features, the Kubota L4508 all-rounder is a revolution to agriculturists. For Earth, for life, Kubota